The story of Brad Pitt and his sex life is filled with unexpected twists, scandals, and captivating moments. This Hollywood heartthrob's looks have always been spotlighted, with companies exploiting his personal life. However, Brad's career and ambitions reveal a far more complex individual. From battling Playgirl over leaked nude photos to facing a ban from China, his life has been an extraordinary journey beyond what the media portrays. Join us as we dive into the lesser-known facets of Brad Pitt's life. Stay until the end because you won't miss the shocking revelations that will hook you for life. William Bradley Pitt, known as Brad Pitt, was born on December 18, 1963, in Shawnee, Oklahoma. His parents, William Alwyn Pitt, who owned a trucking company, and Jane Etta, a school counselor, soon moved the family to Springfield, Missouri. There, Brad grew up with his younger siblings, Douglas and Julie. At Kickapoo High School, Brad excelled in multiple areas like golf, tennis, and swimming. He showcased his passion for performing arts by participating in debates and musicals. Brad later attended the University of Missouri in 1982, studying journalism with a focus on advertising. But as graduation approached, he felt a pull towards a different path. His love for movies, which he saw as gateways to other worlds, led him to pursue a career in Hollywood. With Missouri lacking filmmaking opportunities, Brad boldly moved to Los Angeles, dropping out of university with just 2 weeks before completing his degree. However, Brad's new life in Los Angeles was challenging. He slept on friends' couches and worked various odd jobs to make ends meet. He was a pool boy, drove strippers around, worked for a refrigerator company, and dressed as a giant chicken for El Pollo Loco. Determined to succeed, he took acting lessons from Roy London, a highly sought-after teacher. Despite his efforts, acting roles were scarce. Brad landed minor parts in daytime soap operas and guest spots on shows like Dallas and Growing Pains, and he even appeared in commercials, including a memorable one for Pringles. In 1991, Brad's small role in Thelma and Louise became a turning point, putting him on Hollywood's radar. His breakthrough came in 1994 with Interview with the Vampire, where he starred alongside Tom Cruise, Antonio Banderas, and Kirsten Dunst. This film marked his big entry into the industry. Brad's relationships with co-stars like Juliette Lewis, Jia Zhao-lin, and Robin Givens drew media attention, boosting his popularity. But he was determined to show he was more than a pretty face. By the late 90s, he starred in critically acclaimed films like Seven with Kevin Spacey and Morgan Freeman. His role as a flawed detective showcased his acting skills. When he broke his arm on set, he continued filming, and his injury was written into the scripts. His dedication shone through in 12 Monkeys with Bruce Willis, earning him a Golden Globe and Oscar nomination. He embraced method acting, spending time in a psychiatric ward to portray his character's mental health issues accurately. These performances solidified Brad Pitt's reputation as a serious actor and a force in Hollywood. During this period, Brad entered a highly publicized relationship with Gwyneth Paltrow. After their breakup, Hollywood agents quickly set him on a blind date with Friends star Jennifer Aniston. The two eventually married in a secret ceremony in Malibu on July 29, 2000. Brad was deeply committed to their relationship, even founding Plan B Entertainment with Aniston. He designed their wedding rings and began learning Greek to honor her heritage. Despite his busy private life, Brad excelled in his career, taking on challenging roles and consistently delivering outstanding performances. He underwent intense rock climbing and trekking training for his role in 7 Years in Tibet. Though the film received mixed reviews, its portrayal of the military angered the Chinese government. As a result, Brad and several crew members were banned from entering China. Only many years later was he allowed to revisit the country after the ban was lifted. While Brad's career flourished, his personal life and mental health fell. He later revealed that in the 90s he became disillusioned with the media spotlight and retreated into a lifestyle of drugs and unhealthy habits. Realizing he needed a change, Brad turned his life around and refocused on acting. In 1999, a big year for movies with hits like The Matrix and American Beauty, Brad Pitt starred in the cult favorite Fight Club. Based on Chuck Palahniuk's novel, the film delved into themes like depression and consumerism. Brad's commitment to his role was remarkable. He even had parts of his teeth removed to portray his character better. This dedication paid off, paving the way for roles in Ocean's 11, Troy, and more. Regardless of his professional success, Brad's personal life began to unravel. His marriage to Jennifer Aniston fell apart, and they eventually divorced on October 2, 2005. Soon after, he was seen with Angelina Jolie, with whom he had fallen in love while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The media frenzy dubbed them Brangelina. When Angelina became pregnant with their daughter Shiloh, they fled to Namibia to escape the relentless paparazzi. The buzz about Shiloh's birth grew, showing how much people were interested in Brangelina. Shiloh was the couple's first biological child, while Angelina had previously adopted children from Cambodia, Vietnam, and Ethiopia. As their relationship deepened, Brad also became the adoptive father of these children, forming a large, multi-ethnic family. Charity became a significant focus for Brad and Angelina, who dedicated themselves to aiding children and rural communities in developing countries. They donated $1 million to regions in Chad and Sudan, supported the One campaign against AIDS and poverty, and Angelina even learned to fly to deliver aid. These efforts led to the Pitt Foundation, addressing global crises. Meanwhile, Brad's Hollywood career thrived with roles in Ocean's 13, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and Inglourious Basterds. During this time, Brad Pitt was named Sexiest Man Alive twice, causing a stir in the media. His popularity led to some commercials for Tokyo cars being banned in countries like Malaysia. Despite his charm, Brad had a rocky relationship with the paparazzi, even suing publications like Playgirl for privacy invasion. Regardless of his commitments, Brad's film career flourished. He starred in hits like World War Z, the highest-grossing zombie film ever, and 12 Years a Slave, which won nearly 100 film awards. He continued with Allied and War Machine, seamlessly transitioning from one successful project to the next. Around this time, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie unexpectedly announced their split. The breakup earned so much attention that airline companies began advertising discounted flights to LA, capitalizing on Brad's newfound single status. The couple divorced on good terms on April 12, 2019, focusing on their happiness. Following his split from Angelina, Brad was rumored to be seeing Neri Oxman, an architect and designer, in 2018, as they bonded over architecture. However, representatives clarified they were merely friends. In 2020, Pitt was linked to Nicole Poturalski, a German model, after they were seen together in France, but their romance was short-lived, reportedly ending after a few months. Currently, Pitt is dating Ines de Ramon, a jewelry designer and ex-wife of actor Paul Wesley. They appear at many events together and seem pretty happy. Despite his elongated romantic life, Brad remains dedicated to his career. In 2021, he ventured into music, teaming up with French producer Damien Quintard to revive Miraval Studios at his Chateau Miraval in France. In 2022, Brad starred in Bullet Train and reunited with Margot Robbie in Babylon, alongside collaborations with George Clooney and John Watts in separate thrillers. Additionally, he signed on to produce and star in a Formula One racing film directed by Joseph Kosinski with a reported $30 million payday. Brad Pitt's life is more than Hollywood glamour. His impactful roles and charitable efforts inspire audiences globally. Yet amidst fame, he remains enigmatic and ever-evolving. What part of Brad Pitt's life interests you the most? Tell us in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to hear more about your favorite stars. Thanks for watching!